Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Anne and today I'm going to be bringing you my January TBR. So I'm really excited about this because I am taking part in a really fun readathon called the TBR-athon, created by Leandra, the book TBR Zero. I came across her videos, absolutely loved it, and the main goal with this readathon is to read books that you own. So she's given you many different options on how to actually create your TBR. So I have chosen the game board option. So I will pop a picture up of the game board, but basically I gave myself a couple of rolls and I went through it and I've planned my TBR. So my first roll, I rolled a 1 and I got Magical Plot. So the book that I've picked for that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This is one that I've really wanted to get to and I've heard so many amazing things about this. This is about a young girl named Addie. She is being put into an arranged marriage where she doesn't want to do praying to the gods, and the gods comes down and she makes a terrible deal in the dark where she makes a bargain to live forever and to be remembered by none. So we're following her journey as she lives through her immortality and figuring out how to live her life when no one remembers her. And I've heard that it's really beautiful, lyrical, but also poignant as we go through the story. Then my next roll, I rolled a 3 and I went down to Spooky. And the spooky book that I picked is Hide by Kirsten White. This is a very short, creepy horror sort of book, I think, and we are about to spend a week hiding in an abandoned amusement park and don't get caught. The prize, enough money to change everything, and I'm presuming things go wrong and it gets creepy and people start dying off, I'm presuming. I haven't heard the greatest things about this story, but I have it on my shelves, so I want to read it and have an opportunity to review it myself. Then I rolled a number 2 and it was continue or start a new series. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to pick up and finally continue the Silence of the Lamb by Thomas Harris. This is the second book to like the Hannibal Lecter series. So we're following Clarice Starling and she is on the case of trying to find a serial killer, and she has to work with Hannibal Lecter and he is helping her try and find this killer while in prison. I've watched the movies, I'm absolutely obsessed with Hannibal Lecter, and I've watched the TV series, and now it's time I finally continue with the series. I did read the first one, Red Dragon. That was really good. I had a fun time with that one, but that was years and years ago. So now it's time to finally continue with the series. Then for my next roll, I rolled a 3 and I got Witchy Vibes. So I am picking up Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. This is about a young girl, Amelia, and her twin sister. They are witches, or they are part of a family of witches. One of the sisters dies and the other one tries to figure out what happened to her and accidentally calls forth a demon, and we are then trying to figure out how she's going to live life with a demon and figure out how she is going to seek revenge or figure out what happened to her sister. Then next one I rolled a 2 and I had to go back. So I had to go back 2 spaces. So I went back to continue and start a series. So I did pick up The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This is the prequel to The Hunger Games, so it's the last book in the Hunger Games series that I need to read, and I really want to read this so I can watch the movie that just came out. But this is following Cornelius Snow, as he is a mentor to someone from District 12, and he is her mentor through the games, and we kind of see his story and how he becomes the villain of The Hunger Games, and I'm really excited. When it was announced that this book was coming out, I didn't think I was going to read it, but because everyone was complaining that we were getting just a story about President Snow and it was going to be like a redemption arc, but after the years have gone by, I've heard many great things about this series, or this book, so I really want to check it out. And this cover is stunning. I got it from Kmart and I'm really excited to try this one out. My next roll, I rolled another 3, so I went forward 3 spots, back to witchy vibes. Now I'm not really sure if this book has witchy vibes. So I've got Bunny by Mona Awad. This is about a girl who is at college. She absolutely hates the people that she's around in her group, but then she gets invited to hang out with them, I guess, and they're all a bit weird and they call each other Bunny, and it's more culty vibes, and she falls down the rabbit hole with them. So I'm interested in this one, but I don't know if it gives witchy vibes, but I do want to read it because it is on my 2024 TBR. I'll link that video up here so you can check that out as well. But I don't know if this gives me witchy vibes, but it's on my TBR. And if it doesn't, and if I read it and it doesn't give me witchy vibes, I'm going to pick up Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. This is a classic where we're following Gillian and Sally were forever outsiders in their small New England town, teased, taunted and shunned for the sense of magic that seemed to hang in the air around them. All Gillian and Sally ever wanted was to get away. Years later, tragedy brings the sisters back together. They'll find that no matter what else may happen, they'll always have each other. And yeah, so this is definitely a witchy book. I know that for sure. Then I rolled a 5, got to finish, and I decided that I wanted to just do another roll to get another book, and it was a Phone a Friend or book rec, and I've heard so many people recommend this book that I had to just pick it up, and it's about time that I pick it up. Again, it's on my 2024 TBR, but this is Six of Crows by Levi Dugos. This is where we're following Kaz Brecker, and he is on a mission to retrieve a hostage that could help save Grisham Magic, or can change Grisham Magic forever. So him and his group of 5 people go on this hostage heist scenario where they are going to try and save this person. And I've heard a lot of good things about it. So that is my short and simple January TBR. I'll probably be adding more books to this as I go, because I always get added to book tours and things, so I read a lot of ebooks, and I do want to try and catch up on my arcs as well, but I'm not 100% sure what else I'm going to be reading because my January is quite busy, because I'm going to be working a festival for the first few days, and then I generally recover, and then we are going camping. So hopefully I'll be able to bring some of these with me so that I can get through some of these books and get my 2024 started with a bang. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you're taking part in this TBR readathon, and massive thank you to Leandra for setting up this readathon and giving me the chance to actually start reading some of my physical books. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, comment down below what you're going to be reading for your January TBR, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Bye!